All right, so this is dinner. What happened tonight, babe? What happened? What happened?
Well,
Jancy is very perplexed right now of what's happened.
So we were smart and didn't do our research. We tried to go camp at a forest road that we've been to before in Flagstaff. And lo and behold, all the forest roads in Flagstaff are closed during the winter. So we drove past someone that stupidly tried to drive into one of those closed forest roads through 3 feet of snow and got stuck. So once we decided we were not doing the same thing, we turned around and tried to help them get out. An hour later and 3 different trucks later, we were finally able to help them get out. And by that time it was dark. So we
Chancy's very tired of your story right now.
I know.
She's very, very upset.
I know. So we ended up at a Cracker Barrel parking lot. We called on the way in. They're like, technically you're not allowed to, but if you do, no one's going to say anything, kind of thing. So we got food. I got a pot pie, which I've not tried yet, but it looks amazing. And you got mac and cheese and chicken tenders?
Yep, buffalo style.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is what happens when you don't prepare, but that's okay. It just, it is what it is at this point. We figured it out. We figured it out, and we wanted to go skiing in the morning, and this is what we wanted to do. Mm-hmm. So, things happened at the house that were unforeseeable too, so that delayed the start. Yeah. So, shit happens, and it's fine. So we are going to eat. We are going to try to sleep, which will be probably okay.
So
it's not gonna fall. It's not gonna fall.
Your food is like rocking on your knee.
It's fine.
Like so terrified.
It's fine. So we will see you guys in the morning.
Good
I better be able to sleep, or I'll be so pissed. All right, we are here in Snowbowl. We are ready to go skiing, and we will see how this turns out. Super excited. Got Chancey in the van, put the heater on, and we should be good to go.
The second one.
A little scared, sorry. Because he was there.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Yep, I didn't want to run into There you go. Yep, turn harder. There you go. Bring both your skis in. There you go. Okay. Yep. There you go. Come all the way to me. There you go. And turn. Good. That was really good. Awesome. I got the best seat forever. We'll go with that. Good go. And then try and come out of it and go again. There you go. And come back down.
When I grip, I feel like more anchored.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay. And then turn. Turn that way. Cut more with your.
A little bit harder.
More. You got practice. There you go. That's
There
good.
you go.
Yep. All the way down. There you go. Good.
There we go.
Better?
Oh, good.
Good.
Good spot.
Thank you.
dig. You got it? Good.
Get it.
Oh, we're getting cold paws.
Get it.
Oh, we're getting cold paws.
Get it, Chancey.
Yeah? Yeah?
What's in there?
Yeah? Oh, baby, your feet are so cold.
All right, so we're back from skiing. I guess we broke the van. I don't know. Things just like to break. And so if you want a van and van tip life hacks, whatever, plain and simple, if you get one of these, you have to be a problem solver.
Yeah, be prepared to get your hands dirty and figure things out.
Yep, so our water pump's not working now. I'm not sure why. We reached out to the company, but it was Saturday, now it's Sunday, so it's probably one of those things that we're not going to get fixed right away. So, but we are going to go over how we break down our van, and then also what we do for the winter, and how we handled our ski trip, because we were about in 18 degrees Fahrenheit as well. So we have our ski jackets hanging on the hooks, which is nice, so that way we can have easy access to them, especially when it's cold like that. And then up top, what we've done is we have 4 of those little cubies. Yeah. And so what we do is we pack those full. So we have 3 more that are inside the house now. They have all of our clothes in there, and then our dirty clothes. So that's where we put all of our clothes. And then so in our bathroom, what we've done is we've put up these hooks now. So that way we can hang up our bibs. We also have a camel pack for skiing as well too, because it has the insulation on the hose. So we have both of our bibs up there, and then we also keep towels and like the bathroom stuff up there, but also our helmets are up there. So that makes it a little bit nicer to have that extra storage too. So you can probably see the topographical back there, and that's not our normal roll down. So what we did was we bought a rear partition off a guy off of Etsy. I know a lot of the van community uses him, so that's really helped with our insulation of our heat. It's kept the batteries warm, it keeps us warm, we don't feel the cold draft. So we have that top part, and then we'll go show you the lower part as well too, but they both have the topographical design on them, and then it has that zipper where we can also roll down that window. So we have a mesh screen right there, so we can either let air in, or we can just keep it all the way up, so that way it also blacks out. So this is what the bed partition looks like from the rear. So we got a full one, so that full part right there, and then you'll kind of see right here where it starts to split. So we have access to the full garage, and it's done by magnets. So it just kind of holds on there. So in the back here, kind of a little bit of a mess, because the water pump is actually underneath there, but this is our water system. It's not currently working at the moment. It works with the city connections, but then it bypasses the water pump, so that's not the case. We don't have any leaks, so we're hoping to get that fixed soon. But then we have all of our ski gear here. So we've got our boots, our ski poles, which you never want to leave your ski boots out in the cold because the plastic does start to mend. And then for our skis, we actually ended up buying bags for them. So we know we really don't need them, but it is nice to have, because then it doesn't make a mess, what you see before you there. And yeah, it's so dirty. And then so it also protects that rubber that we have, because of our edges. They have cut it before, so we ordered the bags, and plus they'll be nice for traveling. So what you have to do is, they don't fit in there all the way because you have to rubber band the brakes up. Yeah. So like that, and then the bag will fully close. But for right now, what we're doing is we're just keeping them in the bags, so that way they just don't make as big of a mess. And then it just helps preserve some of the flooring too. And it's super easy to put back up. You just slide it into the magnets there, make sure it's not in the doorway, go all the way through, make sure it's pushed on the bottom, make sure it's, like, you have a little bit of a hole, but honestly it's made a big difference with keeping in the heat in the van. Absolutely. As well too. So, yep. And they're called Van Life, and we can link down below they're linked to Etsy too, because it's not cheap, but it's a really good investment, especially if you're in the colder climates. So, and you can also just get the top part instead of the bottom part, but you can get the full setup like we did too. All right, guys, so that wraps up this trip. Hopefully we'll have an update on the water pump for you. Not sure when that's going to happen. We actually might have to take that to the dealership if we don't hear back from SureFlow
SureFlow
/ Pen Air.
Yeah.
So, and then we know they do our pool pump.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We're coming out with videos weekly. Have a good one, guys.